is an annuity, and are they good or bad? Well, today we're joined by Dylan DeBond. He's the owner of Bond Financial Services, and he's going to tell us more about saving for retirement. Dylan, thanks for being here today.
It's great to be here, Seth.
What is an annuity? Because I don't even know.
Well, in basic terms, an annuity is a contract with an insurance company, and there are many different types of annuities. As far as them being good or bad, it depends. If you use them the right way, they can be very good tools to plan part of your retirement income plan. Although there's a lot of people out there that don't use them the right way and they don't understand exactly how they work. So I think the number one thing you have to understand about an annuity is it's a longer term contract with an insurance company. It's going to have surrender charges if you surrender it early. So you don't want to put money in it that you're going to need inside of that surrender charge period, and you want to make sure you're using it for the right reasons.
So it's one of those things, it's just another pocket of money, if you will. We know when you're making your retirement portfolio, you have to have some in savings, some in stocks. It's just another pocket of money in the scheme of things.
Well, yeah, I think an annuity is better used to create an income stream. And there's four basic types of annuities. The first type is what they call an immediate annuity. And really what an immediate annuity is, it's a contract with an insurance company where you give the insurance company a lump sum of money, and then they guarantee you a stream of payments for a certain period of time or for the rest of your life.
With interest, so it's not
with it. Well, there is interest involved in it, but what they're doing is they're giving you an income payment that you can't outlive. But the problem is if you take a life-only immediate annuity and you die the next day, the insurance company keeps the money.
Well, that's no good.
Well, it can be no good if you're not aware of that before you get involved with it. So again, an immediate annuity is an older type of an annuity, in my opinion, that doesn't get used often unless you need to create income for a short period of time, maybe 5 or 10 years.
Now, what about the fixed annuity? That's another type.
Okay, so a fixed annuity is a guaranteed contract with an insurance company. Now, again, they're not FDIC insured. They're insured by the underlying insurance company. Okay, so you have to make sure you're dealing with a good insurance company. But what a fixed annuity is, it's a time deposit with that insurance company. You give the insurance company a sum of money. They're going to guarantee you an interest rate for a certain period of time. It could be 5 years, it could be 10 years, depending on what your time horizon is. And along the way, as long as you leave the money in and they guarantee that interest rate, at the end of that surrender charge period, you can get your money back and use it how you wish. Now, the other thing to remember is all of the money grows tax deferred, so that if it's non-qualified money or not IRA money, and it grows over time, that interest rate, you don't pay taxes on it year after year, but as you take it out, you pay tax on the withdrawal on the gains first at ordinary income level. So you have to be aware of how you're using that money to make sure that it's not going to trigger any higher tax brackets down the road.
And these are things that people can come to you and kind of tickle your brain about and ask you questions about, because a lot of us don't understand things like this.
Yeah, exactly. I think if people own annuities out there and they don't understand how they work, a lot of times we'll meet with people and help them understand. One of the most misunderstood annuities out there is what I think, in my opinion anyways, is a variable annuity. And again, what a variable annuity is, it's a contract with an insurance company that involves investment choices inside it. So there is market risk and volatility inside that variable annuity. There's also a time commitment, on average maybe 7 or 8 years, and there's also a lot of fees that a lot of people don't understand. There's something called the mortality expense. There are separate account charges for the investment choices. A lot of these variable annuities also come with living benefits, like a guaranteed withdrawal benefit, which might cost another 1% a year. So when you add up all the fees on a variable annuity with an income rider on it, it could be over 3% a year in fees that you're paying. So you really need to understand what you're committing to before you get involved with it.
It's a lot to think about. Now,
it really is.
There's 4 kinds of annuities. The last one is a fixed indexed annuity. Now,
yeah.
How does that differ from the other?
Well, a fixed indexed annuity is a hybrid between a variable annuity that goes up and down in the market and a fixed annuity that gives you a fixed interest rate and a guarantee that your values can't go down based on any market indexes or market movements. So what a fixed indexed annuity does is it gives you some of the upside of the market, like the S&P 500, without any of the downside. The thing to be aware of with a fixed indexed annuity is that there are going to be caps on how much you can make in any given year, and you really have to understand how those caps are calculated, because there's different types. There's variations like annual point-to-point, monthly point-to-point, there's 2-year point-to-points. So there's a lot of different things that you need to be aware of when you're looking at these types of vehicles.
Now, Dylan, we're running low on time, but I'm sure a lot of people out there, they didn't understand fully what you said. But if they want to grasp it more, they can either stop by one-on-one your office, or they can go to one of your seminars that you have both at restaurants and golf courses.
Yeah, anybody that has an annuity and is not sure how it works, if they want to come in and go over it with me, I'd be more than happy to sit down and explain to them how it works and contact the company with them and ask the right questions for them.
And if people want to learn more about you, but before they decide to commit with you and have that meeting, they can come to the 7 fundamental ways to not outlive your money.
That's right. We have them on a weekly basis at local restaurants in the area. In the summer, we also do golf outings for those that are at or near retirement at Twin Hills and Crestview Country Club in Agawam, Twin Hills and Long Meadow. And again, if you're 50 or older, at or near retirement, you have questions, I highly recommend coming in and hear what we have to say and take it from there.
And they can always shoot you an email too, Dylan. It's a pleasure having you here today.
It's good to be here, Seth.
And you can visit